In this episode, one thing is for sure, even though I'm recording this intro before I actually record the episode. In this episode, we will be crowned champions, Serbian champions, for the fourth consecutive time. If not, in the next episode, I'll dress up as a woman. Hey guys, it's Gerrydee and welcome back to another episode of Road to Glory here on Football Manager 20. We are in Belgrade, Serbia with our mighty Red Star Belgrade, and in today's episode, we should be able to be crowned, we should be able to win the league, therefore crowned champions for the fourth consecutive time. And there is a slight possibility that we'll do it in the first match against Mladost. If we do so, we're gonna skip all the remaining matches and go directly to the Serbian Cup final, also against Mladost. If not, we're gonna do a double bill of the league. And this is the formation we're going with against Mladost. Basically, it's now that we don't have any games, this is the best formation we have. I chose to rest Grujic, who needed a rest, and Kumic, so I've put Ilic and Velikic instead of them, but for the rest is the same. Tiago, Pavlovic, Vikar and Pankov, Stefanovic, Mila, Ilic and Velikic, Dzukic, Kristovic and Tedic up front. So we are away today to Mladost, and Mladost are currently third. So I'm and we drew. The last time we played against them, I think we drew. So I'm not expecting an easy game, but we are on a very good run. We are in form, so let's do it. Let's close it off and call it a day. Partizan are playing Vojvodina, who are currently fourth. So first are playing third and second are playing fourth here, but Partizan are home. We opened the score from Francesco Vicari, the sixth goal of his season, another assist by Luis Milla. Milla has been exceptional this season, guys. He doesn't really score goals because he plays as a deep line playmaker, but he's been exceptional. He has been exceptional. So let's praise them. Partizan are still drawing. If everything stays like this, we are crowned champions. Let's keep an eye on Partizan. They score. They took the lead. Velikic to Ilic. I think overall, no matter what happens if we win the domestic cup or not, another goal there from Kristovic with his 19th. Winning or not the domestic cup, I think this season has been exceptional. Not only because we did very, very well in the Champions League. I mean, that is our goal, right? To win the Champions League. But apart from doing extremely well in the Champions League, considering the crazy schedule that we had since the Champions League started until December, and then December we stopped in halfway in November, and the December and January out because of the World Cup in Qatar, and then the crazy schedule from February onwards. So one game after another, and yeah, I mean, everyone played. I mean, it wasn't like the first or second season where we got knocked out of the Champions League early and the Europa Cup. So we had all the time in the world to play the league nice and easy and everything with the same starting 11. This year was really challenging because I had to constantly rotate the squad in order to keep them fit and in order to prioritize what game needed more attention. Obviously, you would want to win every game. You would want to win every game, but obviously it's not always possible to keep your best 11 on the pitch, to put down your best 11 on the pitch, because sometimes, every so often, you need to prioritize between one game and another. And the only loss that we got this season up till now was against Partizan, and that's exactly why we lost it, because we've played a heavily rotated squad. If you remember, we were away. We played away in that match. We played a heavily rotated squad. They smashed us 3-0, I believe. But overall, this season has been really, really good. Now the question is, can we hold on to the loanees that we have? I mean, probably Tedic, it's fine because I can't see Tedic having a place in the starting 11 at Man City, obviously. Ilic, we will probably keep him because, again, I can't see Ilic starting for Man City. Stefanovic plays for Paris Saint-Germain. So, again, I can't see him playing for Paris Saint-Germain, like starting. So, probably we will get him back. Chelsea from Zukac. I can't remember his name now. I'm not sure. What's his name? Zukic. I'm not sure if I want to keep him. A, because he's costing us an arm and a leg, over 175k a month, plus his wage. But also, I want to give more time to Ninkovic. We are definitely in need of an attacker. Now my plan is, if I don't really find a really good attacker, let me do some subs here. Let me do some subs. Ninkovic for Zukic. Stefanovic will leave, and we will put Pavkov there. And Milan will leave, and we will put Matic. Why not? If I don't find a really, really good attacker that can like challenge the likes of Kristovic and Tedic, I will not get an attacker. I will utilize Vukanovic, who like has been injured for like over 3 months now. And I will utilize Vukanovic as the 4th choice attacker. That's the plan. Unless there's a guy that plays for Napoli who I've been trying to loan in, but this year wouldn't come. Probably, since we did well in the Champions League, he would. This year he went to Genoa, so probably in the next year, probably the chances of getting him are bigger, hopefully. But I can't see anything that we need to, like, if it's not a big, I can't see a big transfer market from our side, because if it's not someone that we know and will have an immediate impact on the team, I don't think it's worth it bringing him in, because the best thing about this team is that they have been playing together for 4 years now, most of them, and they're growing up together and they're getting better and better every year. So and for some stupid reason we haven't won the title yet, or at least there was no animation. I don't know why, because Partizan, we've beaten them twice now in the league. Let's have a look at the league. There's 12 points. Four games remaining, so 4 games are 12 points. So at max, if we lose them all and Partizan win them all, they will come up to 90 as us. But still, goal, well, I don't know. Let's jump into the next match. Who is the opponent? I don't know. Next opponent is Radnički away in 8 days. So give me 2 seconds. I'll be back soon. Okay, so here we are. And as you can see, we have been crowned champions without even playing this next game, because Partizan played already and they drew 1-1 away to Spartak. So we are crowned champions without even playing the game. So let's go. Let's do it. Let's just, honor this episode and play the second match, and hopefully they will give us the small animation. They will show us the small animation where we're winning and give us the cup and whatever. And yeah, I mean, easy peasy. I just holidayed the 8 days of between games, right? And I was reading all the messages, and the first message I wrote, I read was, Mila is happy that you have kept your promise in winning silverware. I said, okay, so we still have to play, but we won silverware and Mila is happy about it. He's so confident about winning the title and stuff. And then I realized that I went on to the league table and I saw the S04 champions, and I realized that Partizan must have played earlier and they didn't get the win. So there it is. We are, for the 4th consecutive time, Serbian champions, and we are still to play the final of the Super not the Super Cup, sorry, the final of the domestic cup. So this season is not over yet. It's not over yet. So we're playing Radnički away, and I'm going to go with my best 11. I'm not going to go with my best 11 because Thiago is injured. So I'm just gonna put a quick pick here. Let my assistant manager choose. And basically he chose them all. He chose them all. So off we go. Submit the team. Mila, Grujic, Kumic, Savanovic in the middle of the pitch. Pavlovic, Vikari and Pankov trio in defense. Zukic behind Kristovic and Tedic. That's the usual formation we use. Usually we use that formation for big games. This is a big game because this game will crown us champions. Well, we are already crowned champions, but this is like, this is the red carpet. This game, we'll use it as a red carpet. Yep. There it is. There it goes. Come on. We've got 91 points. I think we've done better than 91 points in the first season. When actually when we went to the group stage, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we had to win only one game, the first game in the group stage, and we were crowned champions. But I don't think that. I think we did much more than. I think we've crossed the 100-point mark in that episode, in that season, the first season. 21 minutes on the clock. This is our first highlight with Gulic, who crosses it in. Kojic, their keeper, makes the ball his, but the highlight obviously isn't over yet. So let's see. We gain possession immediately. Kristovic, who gives it to Grujic. He shoots and he finds the net for the third time this season. For the third time this season, he finds the net. We open the score. An assist by Kristovic. Let's have a look at it. Kristovic stops the ball, gives a through pass to Grujic, who enters the box. He's a bit on the side there, but perfect spot to pick the far post and slot it in. So let's demand more immediately. I want to win this, no matter what. The stadium is empty, probably because of the pandemic. And there it is. Kristovic with his 20th of the season. And speaking of pandemic, if I'm not mistaken, in Football Manager 21, the pandemic itself is going to be very real in the game. They didn't give out a lot of information about it, but it will surely be in the game. And we have to see if there's a limited time of when it stops, or it's ongoing, or I don't know. Or if it's like the Brexit, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't happen. Very interesting thing about Football Manager 21. And have you seen the footage that Sports Interactive put out this week about the new features? Very short video, but very interesting. A lot of new things. A new dashboard, that's for sure. Kristovic again. And there have been some cool features, which we will explore together as soon as the beta comes out, which should be in like probably 3 weeks now. Usually it comes out 2 weeks before the actual game comes out. The actual game is, I think it's listed for the 24th of November. So we're talking about around about 15th November, maybe 14th November, something like that. Last year, Football Manager 20 beta came out Halloween, 31st October. I remember Halloween. Yep. And some content creators were complaining. Well, not complaining, but they were already in their costumes going out for trick and treating with their kids. Sorry about that, but I thought that my camera stopped again. I don't know what's wrong with this bloody camera. Sometimes it stops. Luckily, it gives me a signal. It beeps when it stops. But it happened in the last episode against Partizan. And I had to have a weird cut through the footage there. But anyway. 36 minutes. We're leading 3-0. A walk in the park. $63 goal difference. We won 30. We drew 3 and we lost 1. This is amazing. These figures are amazing, especially as I said in previously. I was talking about previously. The intense schedule that we had this season was crazy, crazy, super crazy. So yeah. Now in the second half, I want to do some subs just to honor some players. I'm gonna put Rodriguez in because it would be probably one of his last games. Definitely it's gonna be his last game on camera. So I'm gonna honor him by giving him like 10 minutes. Because I still want Christoph Gentege to score as much as possible. Because definitely they're not in the run for the top goal scorers in the league. Because most of the goals they scored them in the Champions League. Because the first part of the league, they barely played in the league. Because I was resting them for the Champions League. So I think Pavkov is already on like 12 goals or something. And they get one back with Daniel Rangelov. They got one back. So I am going to make a few subs now. Ninkovic goes in for Dzukic. Yeah, let's put Rodriguez in for Tedic and Spolajric in for Vickery. Why not? Spolajric. Spolajric is the future. Come on, 55 minutes. Another highlight for Red Star Belgrade. Grurlic, Stevanovic loses the ball. He regains it immediately, enters the box. He fires it in for his 6th goal of the season. I think Filip Stevanovic, when I started to playing him on the left rather than behind the attackers, as a winger rather than as an attacking midfielder, he started scoring. Hopefully we can get him back next season. I'm sure we will. And I'm eagerly awaiting. It's like 5:45 now. It's still Saturday 17th. If you may notice from my shirt. I haven't changed shirts in a while. I'm eagerly waiting for the Milan derby. Inter FC against AC Milan is starting soon. The players are already on the pitch doing their warming up. Inter, I think, have 7 players positive with the virus, so it's not going to be easy. AC Milan got Ibrahimovic back. He tested positive a few weeks ago, but he's back for this match. And what a save from our keeper Mikai, who is leaving us probably. I don't want to keep him anymore because we don't need 2 good keepers. I mean, we can sell him off and get some money out of him. And because we have a 3rd keeper, which is really good, a decent young keeper, Serbian, Kopic. So we might as well move Mikai, who's 30 years old, so we can bank on him. Like, I'm sure we can get like 4 to 5 million for him. We've been offered 4 to 5 million for him, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna get that in that range. So there it is. No animation, no cup, no nothing. That's very sad. No celebrations. Okay, so we are crown champions, guys. So in the next episode, we're gonna come back for the final of the Serbian Domestic Cup against Mladost, and we will do a small season recap. But until then, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did so, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. My name is Gerrydee, and until next time, bye bye.